Your engine vibrates abnormally and produces worrying noises similar to those of a faulty washing machine. In the next few minutes, you will discover the secret techniques used by professional automotive technicians to restore optimal performance of faulty engines. These revolutionary methods, jealously guarded by the automotive industry, save thousands of vehicles each year. The fifth technique I will reveal to you is so effective that some mechanics categorically refuse to divulge it to their clientele. Warning: a single error in applying these procedures could irreparably damage your vehicle's computer and transform a minor malfunction into a major financial catastrophe. Stay focused on every detail because your engine is about to regain performance superior to the original. First technique: complete reset of the engine management system by prolonged disconnection. Have you ever noticed that a complete restart solves most computer problems? Your automobile operates according to the same fundamental electronic principle. This revolutionary procedure allows restoring the factory parameters of your engine computer. Always start by disconnecting the negative battery terminal, never the positive first, to avoid any dangerous short circuit. Here is the secret that professionals use. Activate the horn for exactly 10 seconds even if no sound comes out. This manipulation completely discharges the capacitors of the electronic system. Wait precisely 15 minutes, no more no less, to allow complete erasure of volatile memory. All phantom error codes, erroneous adaptations, and memorized malfunctions disappear instantly. Your vehicle restarts with a perfectly virgin electronic configuration. Second technique: complete purge of combustion residues by cleaning the intake manifold. Carbon buildup in the intake manifold literally chokes your engine like a chronic asthma attack. My mechanic Peter revealed this trick to me after 20 years of experience in competitive motorsport. Carefully remove the main air duct and locate the motorized throttle body. Use a specific carburetor cleaner and spray generously on all internal surfaces. Rub meticulously with a lint-free cloth until obtaining perfect metallic shine. Manually manipulate the throttle to reach all hard-to-access corners. The transformation is spectacular. My vehicle went from irregular idle to silky operation instantly. The total cost of this intervention does not exceed a few euros against several hundred at a professional. Third technique: manual recalibration of the accelerator position sensor. Your vehicle reacts with delay when you request the accelerator or conversely jumps unpredictably. This erratic behavior signals complete desynchronization of the position sensor. This electronic component communicates permanently with the computer to precisely dose the required power. Turn the ignition key to accessory position without starting the engine. Press the accelerator pedal completely and maintain this position for exactly 10 seconds. Release completely and wait 5 additional seconds before repeating this sequence. Perform this procedure 3 consecutive times to memorize the extreme positions of the sensor. Your computer now perfectly records the minimum and maximum travel values. The results are stunning. Acceleration response becomes instantaneous and progressive. If you appreciate these secret professional techniques, subscribe immediately to my channel and activate notifications to not miss any of my automotive expert advice. Your support encourages me to share more revolutionary methods that the industry prefers to keep secret. Fourth technique: optimal restoration of the injection system by resetting adaptive parameters. My friend Lawrence owned a diesel vehicle that consumed abnormally, nearly 3 additional liters per 100 kilometers. Professional diagnosis recommended complete replacement of injectors for over 1,000 euros. The real problem resided in the adaptive memory of the computer that had lost its dosing references. Locate the fuel pump fuse in the main protection box. Remove it for exactly 10 minutes to erase all fuel adaptation memory. Replace the fuse and start the engine, which will run irregularly during the first minutes. This temporary instability is perfectly normal because the system relearns its optimal parameters. The computer automatically recalculates injection times and pressures for each engine regime. Lawrence noticed an immediate decrease in his consumption, which returned to original values. Fifth technique: reset of the ignition system and ignition coils. This extraordinary method allowed me to solve a problem that 3 different shops could not diagnose. My vehicle presented violent engine misfires, power losses, and alarming vibrations. Computer diagnosis demanded replacement of all ignition coils for 800 euros. These components were, however, recent, which oriented me toward an electronic synchronization problem. The ignition system has its own memory that can become corrupted and cause malfunctions. Disconnect each coil individually for 30 seconds, then reconnect them all simultaneously. Start the engine and let it run at idle for exactly 5 minutes. The computer automatically recalibrates the ignition sequence and trigger times for each cylinder. My vehicle went from chaotic operation to perfect purring without spending a penny. Sixth technique, preventive maintenance of the mass airflow meter. This unexplained overconsumption and performance loss often hide a dirty airflow sensor. This component precisely measures the amount of air aspirated to calculate optimal fuel dosing. When dirty, it is like asking a chef to cook for 10 people when there are only 5. Locate this sensor between the air filter and intake manifold. It looks like a small rectangular box. Disconnect it delicately and clean it exclusively with a specialized product for flow meters. Never use water or alcohol, which would irreparably destroy the ultra-sensitive internal filaments. Let dry completely before reassembling and restarting the engine. Maintain idle for 5 minutes to allow the computer to recalibrate all its parameters. Improvement in acceleration response and consumption reduction are immediately perceptible. Seventh technique, purification of oxygen sensor connectors. My brother-in-law Mark wasted €800 replacing his oxygen sensor when simple cleaning would have sufficed. This sensor monitors combustion and informs the computer about air-fuel mixture richness. Dirty connectors disturb this vital communication and cause major malfunctions. The sensor can be perfectly functional, but its oxidized connections transmit erroneous signals. Identify this sensor near the exhaust manifold. It looks like a spark plug extended by electrical wires. Cautiously disconnect its connector and spray contact cleaner on all surfaces. Wait 2 minutes for complete evaporation before firmly reconnecting. Mark noticed additional performance improvement after this free intervention. This technique could have saved him considerable expense if he had known it earlier. Eighth technique, complete reset of the engine control module. This procedure represents the most powerful intervention of all those I have presented to you. It corresponds exactly to manipulations performed by certified technicians on the most problematic vehicles. The control module truly constitutes the brain of your automobile. When its memory becomes corrupted, your vehicle develops total electronic amnesia. After disconnecting the battery according to the first technique, remove the main computer fuse. Look for it in the engine fuse box. It generally bears the mention PCM or ECM. Keep it removed for exactly 10 minutes while pressing the start button. This manipulation completely discharges residual electricity from internal capacitors. Upon restart, your vehicle performs complete self-diagnosis with flashing warning lights. Do not worry about this spectacular sequence. Your automobile is being reborn electronically. Ninth technique, optimization of the cooling system by complete purging. A poorly purged cooling system causes localized overheating that seriously disturbs engine operation. Trapped air pockets create zones of excessive temperature that deregulate all thermal sensors. Start the cold engine and remove the expansion tank cap with caution. Run the engine until thermostat opening while regularly completing the liquid level. Accelerate moderately several times to expel stubborn air bubbles. Purging is complete when no more bubbles rise to the liquid surface. This simple intervention avoids costly breakdowns and considerably improves thermal performance. Optimal cooling guarantees regular operation of all sensitive electronic components. 10th technique, adaptive relearning by programmed driving. This final stage determines the complete success of all preceding interventions. Your engine computer now resembles a formatted hard drive that must relearn your driving style. Each driver has particular habits that the system must analyze to adapt perfectly. Start the engine and maintain idle for exactly 5 minutes. Drive the first 20 kilometers perfectly smoothly without sudden accelerations or braking. Absolutely avoid excessive RPM increases during this critical learning phase. The computer records thousands of parameters per second to create your personalized driving profile. At the end of this initialization course, your engine will respond with extraordinary precision and smoothness. This spectacular transformation rewards the patience and rigor you have invested in these adjustments. But wait. There are still secrets I have not revealed that can radically transform your vehicle's performance. 11th technique, particulate filter regeneration by specialized driving cycle. This unknown procedure allows avoiding costly repairs on modern diesel engines. My neighbor Michael almost spent €2,000 to replace his clogged particulate filter. The orange light constantly turned on and the engine progressively lost its power. Shops systematically proposed complete replacement of the depollution system. However, forced regeneration can restore 90% of original efficiency. Drive for 30 minutes on highway at constant speed between 90 and 110 kilometers per hour. Maintain engine regime between 2,000 and 3,000 revolutions per minute without interruption. This elevated and sustained temperature naturally burns particles accumulated in the filter. The post-treatment system purges automatically thanks to this controlled combustion. Michael recovered all his original performance after this free intervention. This technique works on all diesel vehicles equipped with particulate filters since 2005. 12th technique, fuel circuit optimization by injector cleaning. Dirty injectors cause incomplete combustion that drastically reduces performance. This progressive contamination often goes unnoticed until symptoms become alarming. My cousin Julian felt violent jerks during acceleration and excessive consumption. Electronic diagnosis detected no failure, but the problem persisted. Add a specialized cleaning additive to the fuel tank before filling up. Scrupulously respect dosages indicated on packaging to avoid any overdose. Perform a 100-kilometer journey at varied regime to allow the product to act effectively. This chemical cleaning dissolves gum and varnish deposits that obstruct sprayers. Repeat this operation every 10,000 kilometers to maintain optimal spraying. Julian noticed spectacular improvement from the first treated tank. This preventive maintenance costs 10 times less than injector replacement. 13th technique, air conditioning system recalibration to optimize engine performance. Few owners realize that poorly adjusted air conditioning can significantly affect performance. A defective compressor or poorly balanced system unnecessarily overloads the engine. This additional load translates into power loss and notable overconsumption. Check refrigerant gas pressure with a manometer adapted to your vehicle's system. Insufficient pressure forces the compressor to work permanently without efficiency. Control the condition of accessory belts that transmit power to the compressor. A loose or worn belt slips and wastes engine energy unnecessarily. Clean the condenser located in front of the radiator with moderate pressure water jet. Accumulated dirt reduces thermal exchange and increases energy consumption. This simple maintenance simultaneously improves comfort and general performance. 14th technique, tire pressure verification and adjustment. This fundamental verification directly influences consumption and road behavior. Underinflated tires increase rolling resistance and prematurely fatigue the engine. This additional resistance can increase fuel consumption by 15%. Check pressure when cold with precise manometer at least once per month. Respect pressures recommended by manufacturer, generally indicated on door label. Also verify valve condition and its perfect sealing. A microscopic leak can lose several tenths of bar in a few weeks. Adapt pressure according to transported load following manual recommendations. This simple precaution optimizes consumption and preserves tire longevity. Correct inflation also improves steering precision and reduces braking distances. 15th technique, engine crankcase ventilation system maintenance. The crankcase breather evacuates combustion gases that infiltrate engine oil. When this system clogs, internal pressure increases and causes oil leaks. This overpressure also disturbs sealing gasket operation. Locate the breather, generally connected to intake manifold by flexible tube. Remove it delicately and clean it with powerful degreaser. Check hose condition, which can crack with time and heat. Replace defective elements with parts of quality equivalent to original. This preventive maintenance avoids costly oil leaks and preserves engine compartment cleanliness. An efficient ventilation system considerably prolongs engine oil life duration. 16th technique, specialized maintenance of variable timing. Modern engines equipped with variable timing need particular maintenance. This sophisticated system optimizes performance at all regimes but remains fragile. Insufficient quality or poorly changed engine oil can seize timing mechanisms. Use exclusively oil specified by manufacturer with exact recommended viscosity. Scrupulously respect drain intervals without ever exceeding them. Regularly check oil level because this system consumes more than conventional engines. Insufficient level irreparably damages hydraulic timing actuators. This vigilance preserves an expensive system and maintains optimal performance. Well-maintained variable timing can improve performance by 20%. 17th technique, complete brake system purging. Poorly purged brakes indirectly affect engine performance during accelerations. Defective brake assistance forces the engine to compensate with additional power. This final technique guarantees optimal operation of all auxiliary systems. Purge the brake circuit starting with the wheel farthest from the master cylinder. Completely renew brake fluid every 2 years to preserve its properties. This preventive intervention avoids internal corrosion and maintains maximum efficiency. A perfect braking system relieves the engine during deceleration phases. You have just mastered professional techniques that will save you thousands of euros in unnecessary repairs. Your engine now operates with the precision of a Swiss clockwork mechanism. Share your experience in comments because your testimony could help other owners confronted with the same problems. Subscribe immediately to my channel and activate notifications to discover new automotive secrets every week. Your support encourages me to reveal more techniques that the industry prefers to keep confidential. Join me in my next video where I will reveal the most controversial method of all.